some a real poison dart. Can't trust no shadow after dark. Cause some of them don't have no.
What's up, my kings and queens? It's the girl Alibis and I'm back with another video. So it has been a while. A lot, I must say a lot has transpired since you last seen me. I've spoken about this all the time, like consistency is my problem. Like I know I have that problem and I'm working on it. But with that said, let me fix the camera a little better. Yeah. So with that said, guys, my iron water, I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not crying. But a lot has happened. So last time you guys saw me, I was living in Spanish Town with my mom. My mom. So I think I did my birthday vlog. It's supposed to be up. During that time, my mother was complaining about pains in her belly. And she had to go to the private doctor. Gave her pills, they helped for like the first few days, and then they stopped. Carried to the hospital after my birthday, like in October. After my birthday, I carried to the hospital. And they were like, it can be gas, it can be this, it can be that. Take painkillers and she'd be fine. We did that, did not work. At a night where my mother cried straight through the night. I couldn't sleep, she couldn't sleep. Carried her back the other day and I was like, she's having the same problem, these symptoms are getting worse. I don't need for the something. They were trying to give me the same painkillers and whatever, I'm telling them it's not working. It reached the point where I got frustrated and I said, I'm gonna wait till something happened to her before I check her out and know what happened. Because all they're sending me to take painkillers, her to take painkillers and take this and take that. They have not done any test on her. Just like the private doctor never do no test and then prescribe pill. Whatever. When they did their testing, we were there for hours on end. And they did their testing. They saw that her blood count was at 4 and the lowest it's supposed to be is at 7. No, they had to admit her same time. Send her upon ward. I think she was on ward 5, Spanish Town Hospital, if I'm not mistaken. And she admitted there for a week. I got every single day. Remember me, I own a child. Cook, her clothes, them do everything there for a week. Our blood count came up. They gave her pints of blood because our blood count was very low. In that time, they told me to do a test. The test cost like, I think it was 48,000. They told me to do a test. They took tissue from her to check her for cancer. They let me do a CT scan and a ultrasound, MRI. So that's 4 tests I did. They discharged her for me to go and do those tests on her. The test results came back the early part of December, and we found out that my mother had a rare type of cancer in the womb, and that was what was causing all those pains. Yes, I broke down, like my question, God. It was devastating to me. Like I reached down in a one piece of depression. And from my mother heard, our health started to deteriorate. Like she got worse. When she she can't walk, weak, not eating. Our belly started to swell, like so much stuff started to happen to my mother. It wasn't even funny, and it was me alone and God. Me alone and God and her. She stopped work, so our Sophia income we used to come in at the house to help with the whole running of the house stopped. I had to do everything solely, pay the bills, take care of them. I'm not complaining, but I'm just trying to let you guys know like what I was going through. It was a lot. In December she took sick more. She took sick again, and I brought her back to the hospital. At this point she couldn't walk. Brought her back to the hospital, admitted again. She spent Christmas in the hospital. She was in good spirit though, like she was in good spirit. Started to get a little better. I got a referral to go to, I'm just trying to cut the story short because it's a lot. I got a referral to go to KPH. When you go there, you have to carry the patient to make the appointment. And remember, she can hardly walk, and it's me alone. We touched her there. We went there from in the morning, and like 12 o'clock, I get a chance to get a date. And she touched her in the wheelchair. All through this, we live a Spanish town, so I have to pay a charter taxi for car, go over, like it's a whole production. When we went to make the appointments, the first time we went to make the appointment, we went too late, and my mother was feeling a lot of pain at that point. So we decided that we're gonna carry her to, and I said my friend was there, and we decided to carry her to the public side to see if they can admit her because she was in a lot of pain and stuff. And when we carried her there, they have her for observation. She went there like 12 o'clock in the day, and it's like 3 the next day. Them letter her out. She was sitting up in her chair for all those hours. Nobody looked on her, nobody paid her any mind. She was feeling pains. You understand me? And I thought that she was admitted because that's what they told me. And when I got there, not even look of food my mother get to eat, and me I tell you, so she did there. How long? I left like 12 o'clock the night. 12 o'clock the night, and my mother was there from when me left 12 o'clock the night till 3 the next day. Not even look for something to eat. I just sit up in a one chair. Remember, this woman has cancer and her belly swelled. They were going to admit her, and they sent me home. But me go outside, I'm on the phone, and I called my dad, and I was telling him what was happening, and telling him she not getting a bed, which they assured me she would get a bed to how bad our situation was. She didn't get a bed, and I step outside. One man said, "Turn around and look." So I look. My mother slide out of the chair where she sit down, you know, and I now step over her. And if I wasn't there, what would have happened? I go up on the water and I start to cuss, and I say, really? She's so sick and she jump on the ground and I step over her? I was so upset. Them said them a discharge her. She forgot the clinic. The cancer clinic. I said, alright. I got a taxi, the same chair where she in her. I carry her go to the bathroom and I tidy her off, change her clothes. My friend came and picked us up, brought her home. At that point, I had to go back with her again to make the appointment because I told her the first time I go, them summer come too late. Did it till 12:01. Finally get a date. Go back on the date. mother wait till she fainted. Them send me back over KPH side with her. They admit her and then. So when she reach over there and the doctor them talk to her, she not answer them. She just say if I want to go home, me not admit over here, I want to go home. I plead with my mother, but at that point I felt like she gave up. She gave up on Jamaica system, she gave up on everything. My ball, my cuss because me I say I go home, mommy, I go home, go dead. And I even asked her the question like, wow, I didn't know that I would get so emotional. But I'm not cutting anything out. Okay, yeah. I even said to her like, I go home, you plan for go home, go dead. My course, my ball. My call her sisters. I asked so many persons to talk to her, and she was adamant that she's not going back. That's in January. My mom was so bad. In that time I used to sleep and jump out of my sleep and check on her, like I'll check on her like 3-4 times at the night to make sure that she was breathing. I wasn't getting any sleep. I wasn't getting any sleep. And she was fine. We started to go the herbal way. She started to improve. I stopped watching her throughout the night because, as I said, she started to improve. Mommy started to walk little, hold on the wall and walk little. She started to make her own tea because she wake up so early in the morning. She made her own tea. But just like hot the water, put in the kettle, or the bush with her already in the thermos, and she make her tea. She was using honey, a little honey. That's if she used any at all. And she not got the herbal way. She drink her green juice and she couldn't keep it down because it is very bad, but with a try. So she was coming on. To me, she was coming on. The day of her death was February the 25th. A day I will never forget. We were going on fine. She was on the phone like after 4, after 5, she up on the phone and talk strong. Loud. My mother talk loud when she up on the phone. Loud. I could stay over my room across the hall and hear her. Loud. She spoke to one of our co-workers like after 5. And she was like, you know, come look for me because he was close by. You know, come look for me. I'm saying, yeah man, me come look for you and carry 7 miles to come with you. And she said, okay. Then about 6, 7, she started to say she feel weak. And a call me every minute. At that time, in my mind, I'm saying, mommy, because mommy used to call me enough, like in my mind, I said, mommy just want me around her 24/7, like that me having in my mind. So she keep on calling me. But when it reached about after 7, she started to say that she's feeling weak. I said, alright, I started paying more attention to her at that point. Bear in mind that day I was with her most of the time. So when she started calling me in the evening, I said, we just want me around her 24/7 because most of the day I was around her because I was tidying up her room. I was cleaning up her room. She actually stepped out of the room and went on the veranda herself. I'm a tidy up the room and she go back in there. After 6, going to 7, she started to say she feel weak. I said, mommy, I don't know what she's feeling, so I have to be asking. I said, mommy, from a scale 1 to 10, how weak are you? You want me to carry her to the hospital? She was like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Mr. Alright, come. Alright, I so feel better, man. Me come on. I say, you want some vitamin? She said, yes, no. Run, go buy the vitamin. The shopkeeper said to me, make sure you buy a hot one. I buy the hot one. Yeah, okay, she drink it off. She said, how you feeling now? So she still feel weak. I called my dad and asked him to pray, and he prayed. She asked him, do you think I'm gonna die? And he said to her, God can do it, but just make sure your soul is right with God. And when I heard this, I surmised that he was telling her something indirectly. I took the phone from him and I went to the kitchen because I said I was going to extract some. I was gonna get some carrot juice for her. So while I was in there, Daddy said to me, what if your mother died? What would you do? And I said to him, I can't even think about that right now because mentally I couldn't manage that. So I took the juice, got in the room, and it to her, and she said, put in the fridge, make it cool a little. I went in the room, I went to the fridge, put the juice in the fridge, and I sat down in my room. And I was like fixing my hair. But like 2 minutes had passed and I didn't hear anything from her. I didn't hear her. I didn't hear a sound. The place was quiet, like still. I may say, I'm gonna hear mommy. So I got up. And I went to the room and she was dead with her eyes open. Guys, I don't know how I'm emotional so talking about this because it's now, we're in what? May. And this is from February, and I postponed talking about it on my YouTube channel because I'm giving myself time. I've said this story more than once and I haven't been so emotional. Maybe because I consider you guys as family. It's the first time you guys hear and I don't know. Yeah, so I started to scream. I screamed at the top of my voice, top of my lungs. I shake her, I pull her. I don't know what I didn't do to get a response with her. I said, Mommy, don't do this. Don't do this to me. I called my father and all I was doing was screaming. I hung up the phone and I called the police. I called the ambulance. They said they're gonna send somebody. I called my friends and I told them and they started to call ambulance, they started to call police. My dad left from Clarendon and he reached before the police reached. People might say, why didn't you rush your mother to the hospital? We lived in a lane, a pathway. I didn't know anybody around there. I didn't know, it was me alone. I couldn't lift her up until her body was lifeless. Because my neighbors ran to me. And they were like, no, she's dead. Because me I said to them, say, wanna help me, let me see if me can rush her. And they said, listen, girl, she dead. We put the mirror, they tell me to put a mirror in front of her nose. And if ears coming out her nose in any way, shape or form, she you're gonna see it fraught up, nothing. Check her pulse, nothing. My daddy got there in sprint. When he got there, he went in there, tried to revive her, nothing. When the police came, they said she was dead. They took my statement and they said I should call. It wouldn't make no sense I rush her to the hospital because she's gone. I should call a morgue. A morgue? Like what? My family called the morgue. And they came for her. No, I'm battling. I left there that night. I left there that night and I went to my friend's house and I didn't sleep all night. That's where my sleep insomnia started. I can't sleep at night. Cry throughout the night. My friend went as far as buying a LiQWYD. For you guys who know LiQWYD, my friend bought LiQWYD for me. And only it could get me to sleep. I was clinically depressed. Like, listen guys, it reached as far that I was crying and it's like I wanted to die. The ear on my head, why am I so emotional? Okay, the ear on my head started to feel heavy till I went to the hairdresser and just cut. Right now guys, I'll be with me a bit. Cut off my ear and I felt better when I did that. My friends had to force me to sleep. They had to take turns staying with me. A lot of people see me and they didn't even know the half. At one point I thought maybe I was losing my mind, but God said no. You're here for a purpose, and your purpose cannot be aborted. I'm going to insert a video of days before my mother's funeral and how I felt in that moment right here. Yes, so that's how I felt before my mother's funeral. I'm going to insert clips of, although I have the whole live, if you go into my videos and go in live, you'll actually see the full funeral. But I'm going to insert videos of the funeral, pictures and all. She charged up. So guys, I just got up. 4 days. This is 4 days to my mom's funeral. In the bathroom. I know that I'm gonna make a video to tell you guys what is happening. So I said I put in this in it. Yeah. But I'm feeling very anxious, anxiety. You see under my eyes, I'm not sleeping much, and I just want it to be over with. I just want the funeral to come and just finish with. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But just bring me up. By the time you guys be seeing this, the funeral will up and finish, and you will see how it turns out. So, bye.
my mother's favorite song. I've lost faith in people who said they care. In the times of my crisis, they were never there. But in my disappointment, in my season of pain, one thing never wavered, one thing never changed, never changed. I never lost my hope. I never lost my lost my focus, and when I astray, but I thank God I didn't lose everything. I've lost possessions that were so dear, and I've lost some battles by walking in fear. But in the midst of my struggles, in my season of pain, one thing I never wavered, one thing never changed, it never changed. I never lost my hope. I never lost my hope. I never lost my hope.
Yeah, so she church at my father's church in Crossroads, and she was late to race in Tedford Park in Wallaba. So yes, that was that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That's my life update. That's what happened. I'm gonna get more I'm gonna come back, be more active, 2 videos per week. I promise you guys, I'm gonna start pushing out videos. I am in a new space, so I have to tell you about the new space. I'm living back in Kingston. There's so much you guys need to know. House tour, so much something. But thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Come back. I'm back. If you're new, welcome to the family. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. This is my story. This is what happened. Why you didn't see me so long, guys, but I'm back. As I always end all my videos, God make only one you, and if you don't believe, guess what? Bye.